Did you know that content shared by employees receives 8 times more engagement than content shared by brand channels? If you have a strong culture, employees can be your best advocates and your best asset for sharing your story and being an authority about the brand for external audiences. So how do you take advantage of this best asset? By establishing and fostering a strong and sustainable employee advocacy program. What is an employee advocacy program? Employee advocacy programs are powerful sources of word-of-mouth marketing. They help amplify the organization's social media presence. We have seen many brands over the years who have empowered their employees to be advocates on behalf of the brand in various campaigns. For example, Dell and Humana, 2 different companies in separate industries, have implemented employee advocacy programs to help cultivate a strong internal community to tell their brand story to external audiences. Why is employee advocacy important? According to the Edelman Trust Barometer, employees embody company culture and values, and therefore are 3 times more trusted than CEOs. In other words, employee engagement, or the lack of it, affects your brand perception and consumers' trust towards your company.
So an employee advocacy program is important because people trust recommendations and insights from real people. So while marketing and PR and advertising is still important, people are inundated with that stuff all the time and they're easily tuning these things out. But when they see things coming from their colleagues, their family, or their friends, they're more likely to look at it and engage and take that recommendation seriously. Another reason that it's important is that you're engaging your employees with the brand more. So employees are able to see and understand which content you're writing, and they're feeling more connected to each other, thus building kind of an internal community.
Employees embody trust and authenticity in a way that a paid spokesperson cannot do for a brand. Need further proof that employee advocacy programs are the real deal? Employee advocacy programs have been around for years, and there have been some successful case studies that show how employee advocacy programs are a great investment for brands to consider. There are certain benefits for creating a brand advocacy program for employees. First, brand advocacy helps businesses drive active employee participation and leveraging their knowledge to generate and distribute content. In addition, employee-generated content also represents an incredibly effective way to reinforce company culture and values, showing how these concepts practically translate into real behaviors and campaigns promoted by the people who run the company.
So employee advocacy program is not just used for social recruiting. It's actually used for multiple areas of a business, including marketing, to extend your brand reach, to drive more web traffic, increase leads, and increase lead quality. It's also used for sales. So sales teams will use it for sales enablement and social selling, which will drive more win rates and increase the pipeline. With social recruiting employer branding, it's also used because you can extend your reach to more people who might be interested in open job requisitions at your company. Lastly, it's used for internal communications or employee communications, which not only is employee advocacy for sharing externally, internally it helps because now your employees are connected, they're seeing information, and they're more engaged with each other as they're able to comment and connect with other colleagues at different locations.
What is necessary for an effective employee advocacy program to flourish? There are several factors that need to be considered here. First, executive buy-in and support is necessary. Employees who encourage engagement will rally the troops to help make a difference. Second, you want to create a starter team. This will encompass at least 6 to 10 employees from different parts of the organization who can get the ball rolling. Individuals who are already social rock stars and not afraid to use their platform for company good. You also want to have a diverse representation of areas within the brand to help tell a comprehensive story online. Third, once you have your team in place, educate and provide guidelines to your employees. What should and should not be shared, overall tone to have online, resources and templates in case they are not sure of what to share at first, and additional trainings on specific areas of specializations. For example, conflict management, customer service, or PR. Fourth, you want to make sure to give employees the tools to create and distribute content easily. This can be in form of design tools, for example, Adobe Spark or Canva, or even a customer management tool. Dynamic Signal is a company that creates dashboards for brands for their employees, so everything they are able to share and create on social media is in one spot. This allows the employee to click to tweet, share, and post in various platforms they are on. As a brand, this is where it is key to have consistency in the message, tone, and overall timing of the information here as well. These points need to be emphasized and discussed among the employee advocacy team members. In addition, you not only want to encourage dialogue and engagement, but also acknowledge and praise the employees who are seeing the results of their actions. Consider developing a leaderboard for top-performing employees on social media, which taps into the gamification strategy to motivate employees to set goals for themselves with their social media activities. Next, Once you have gotten the initial group in place, you'll want to expand upon this to include more employees. The more employees you can get, the more stories and reach you can achieve across various communities and across networks. Employees need to know what incentives will be offered for participating in social media for a brand. Is it going to be internal praise, or are there other opportunities? Competitions, leaderboards, free swag, and prizes are a few items to consider. In all programs, you want to showcase and give praise when it is earned. Give praise and celebrate successes, whether it is for specific achievements for employees in social media or the brand receiving recognition for their employee advocacy work in the press and industry. You also want to consider how you're going to be measuring the success and ROI of employee advocacy. Will it be conversions to sales? Will it be mentions and hits in the press about the program? Or will it be signups and sustainability efforts for employees? How many clicks does a specific employee's share of a URL get? Deciding what objectives and measures need to be in place here will be key.
So how do you measure an employee advocacy program? If you use a platform, there's built-in analytics that can help you measure and make sure that you're on top of your KPIs and goals. But it also depends on what you want to measure, depending on your use case and what kind of departments you're using. But there's external analytics and internal analytics. External analytics would be things like how often your employees are sharing, what are they sharing, how many link clicks are they getting? Can you attribute any conversions or sales to anything they shared? And that would be through UTMs or Google Analytic integrations that the platform should have. Other things would be your internal analytics, which might be like how often are employees engaging? Are they responding to any of the emails? Are they inviting other people? How often are they commenting? And how often are they logging back in? Or are they using mobile versus desktop? All those type of things will help you build your program better, and you'll be able to measure and report back accordingly.
Tracking success and sharing these insights with senior management will demonstrate the impact of the program against the bottom line and reputation for the brand. Employee advocacy is a strategy that helps amplify word-of-mouth communications for your brand. Storytelling and social media activities can be something that every department and employee can participate in to help tell your company's story to your audiences online.